Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. On this channel, we cover every content related to the game. So if you want to keep up to date with any updates when the game's going to come out, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay following all that. So today we're talking about one of the biggest pieces of information, confirmation that we will be getting this game in June. So we knew summer 2019 was going to be guaranteed it's coming out in summer 2019. They've stated that in their trailers, but we had some conflicting information that suggested it may be June early. This is information confirming that as soon as spring begins, we have a big window where we are actually possibly going to be getting this game. So that's the 21st of June to following to the end of June. 30 days, so September, April, June and November. 30 days, so that's 9-day window where this game will be coming out in this specific country related to the piece of information that we're going to be looking at. So if you haven't already, make sure you check out Pokefodder's channel. So he has come up with this, like a Pikachu detective. Pika, Pika! He's found this information on from an article that gives us this information. So yeah, if you haven't already, he covers a lot of AR game content currently related to Jurassic World Live, but he will be doing content related to Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Puts out some really good content, so make sure to check that out. So the piece of information that he found was a press release related to SK Telecom, which I believe is South Korea Telecom. It's a company there, and it introduces its key competitiveness in 5G network based on the fastest speed. So the whole kind of part of this press release is talking about how their company is going to be covering good plans for 5G phones. And with that, what you want is the unlimited data. So at the top here, we can see SK Telecom plans to offer Harry Potter AR in the first half of 2019. So the first half of it being that will fall definitely in June through the partnership with Niantic. So we were thinking this is actually going to be coming in by June, or at least June the 30th at the latest. This confirms that. So what does this mean that they've got a partnership with Niantic? Now this could mean that they've got early access to it. So being on their a mobile plan with them means that you might have early access to it, beta access potentially. It may be that you get exclusive offers related to it, so they may be able to offer in-game currency or special items, customizable add-ons that you might have for your avatar. They might be able to have any of those options, but the way they kind of worded it did sound like get on this plan, you're going to be able to get access to Harry Potter AR. So if you're in South Korea, I would get on this plan. If I was mine renews actually today, I can get a new phone, new mobile plan. So it may be that they are going to have partnerships with other mobile plans in other areas. It seems a little bit, it'd be a bit small of them to just consider one mobile phone plan company. I'm not sure how big SK Telecom is in relation to, the world. I've never heard of them before in England. I don't know if anybody from America can clarify whether they've heard anything from their side of things about this before. Maybe that it's just purely Asia that it covers, or it is purely South Korea. So if anybody is from that area, do clarify that. That'd be awesome. So that gave us a window in the first half of 2019. Still can fall within that window and still be summer 2019. Most of us would have just pondered over that and just thought, all right, it's the early half. Pokefodder, no, he didn't settle at that. He wanted to know when. When will this actually come out? And so he tweeted, I think it was underneath it, that he actually emailed this site. I'm emailing about the SKT 5G story you wrote on The Investor. So The Investor was an art site that it was where it was published. I create YouTube videos on Wizards Unite and was wondering if you would clear up the release date for me. When you say SKT said its 5G customers will have access to Niantic's new IR game, Harry Potter Wizards Unite, in the first half of the year, are you referring to the Korean calendar or the Gregorian calendar? Or better yet, do you have an actual expected release date? You got to ask that question if you're going in. And they replied saying, hi, it's before the end of June. don't have an exact timeline on the release. Before the end of the June means if we're saying it's summer 2019 and it's before the end of June, then at the very least, certain people are going to be getting access to it by the end of June. And it looks like if to have the best chance of this, you want to be on a 5G plan with South Korea Telecom. I reckon they'll do it with other companies. We just may not have heard it. This is the first, and you know, it's early days. It's only been 1 day since this article come out, not even that. So hopefully they're going to be partnering up with other mobile plans. It's you know, I'd prefer it if they didn't, and this wasn't actually exclusive access to Harry Potter Wizards Unite, because I feel like it does isolate people. Yes, it incentivizes you to buy their plans, but if you're anybody on a mobile plan, you know that you're on like a 24 month contract, or you've got 7 months left. So it's not actually something that is really going to incentivize people to change their plan, because you're probably going to have a huge bill for it if you do exit early from a contract. It's going to be there for those people who, like, an opportune moment, I happen to be able to I'm at the end of my contract now, so I can get another phone if I wish. So it's going to be open to those people, I think, more. If anybody's going to actually, nobody will switch their plan that early. To be fair, actually, if you did get beta access to the game, I think I would. I'd probably pay the exit fee just to get this game as early as possible. So we have confirmation, though, that by the end of June, certain players in Korea, it looks like it might be that is where the early soft launch comes from. It may be that beta still will come out before summer 2019, and therefore there is still the hope that we might get something. It's been Wizarding Wednesday today, and usually we get something. Yes, we have this, but there hasn't been any other press release. I think Warner Brothers will have been heavily busy with the fact that they have just released the new Gringotts structure that they have built in Harry Potter, making of Harry Potter World, Wizarding World. I can't remember what it's called. It's the place in London where you can go visit the scenes. So they produced, you know, a lot of tweets about that. That's probably a lot of their press is focused on at the moment, and this may be in the back of their minds. So it may be that South Korea will be getting early access to this game end of June. It may also be that soft launch comes well before that, and this is for the full game, you know, for available for people who aren't in a country where it may be soft launched, where it might not have been beta access been available. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think this is just one piece of information about the release date that we're going to be getting. Being that we're closing in on that June date, I think we're going to be getting a lot of information in the next couple of months. So rest assured, if any information does come out that will give you extra, you know, special warning on how to get access to the game, if there's anything you can do, mobile plans, any sign up for beta, I will be putting it out on this channel as soon as possible, as soon as it comes out. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all that information. That is all for this one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button, and I will see you next time.